This is Brent of the Brookbush Institute, and in this video we're going over another great power exercise for the lower body. This is tuck jumps. I'm going to have my friend Jeremy come out. He's going to help me demonstrate. Now, tuck jumps are like a repeated depth jump. If you guys remember the cues from depth jumps about how you try to land and explode quickly, tuck jumps are kind of the same mechanic. Jeremy's going to try to jump up as high as he can, but then land and go right back up, land and go right back up, land and go right back up. And you'll notice I've added the agility ladder here, and the reason being is, again, control. Power is nothing. It is useless unless an athlete can control it and be accurate with it. All right, so Jeremy is going to do one thing you guys will notice right off the bat, which is take a step. The reason he's taking a step is to help him with that eccentric load component. And then the rest of it is pretty much the same cueing we've been talking about. I'm actually going to let you go ahead and do one round of tuck jumps and then we'll break it down. It's tough, huh?
It is.
It's a tough exercise. All right, so let's break down what you saw. Number one, it was a jump. We've been doing these jumps on the box jump video, the depth jump video. It's still squat form. You guys know what squat form looks like, right? We want to keep his feet parallel, his knees in alignment. We want to make sure that he's not hunching over at the upper back, but that he's bending at the hip. You guys know all of that stuff. We know about eccentric load. Well, in this exercise, you have no choice but to eccentrically load. You're coming down and you're coming down fast, which is where this exercise gets really hard, is to turn that amortization phase around quickly, and to keep that speed requires a tremendous amount of strength and power from the athlete that you have in front of you. In fact, some studies show that this exercise might actually be harder than something like a depth jump, that it's actually more intense, despite the fact that we're starting on the ground and ending on the ground. So let's kind of break this down just so they see one. I want you to kind of slow down your very first tuck jump, right? So let them just kind of see what that looks like. So take your step into your jump, right? So actually we want to start with our hands up here, right? So as you're stepping, you should be going step down like this. Right, exactly. Let's do that one more time. Right, so the same mechanics we keep working on. His hand mechanics have to match the rest of his mechanics. And then notice as he does that, there's no pause at the bottom. Right, that's that amortization phase. We want to shorten that up as much as possible. Now all we have to do is get him to do this quickly and land softly like a ninja. Mm-hmm. The two hardest parts of this exercise, which may not happen today, but then this is what we would be working on cleaning up over the next 3 or 4 weeks if this was his lower extremity power exercise. All right, so let's just see one tuck jump and a nice soft landing. Almost. Let's try that one more time. That looked good though. That looked great. Jay's gonna be dunking again in no time. All right, let's try this again.
Wishful thinking.
That was good. Okay, so next thing I'm going to have him do is try to do 2 in a row, and this time I'm going to bring back that control component with this ladder. I mean, we have this ladder here for a reason. So I want you to step into one of these boxes purposely, and when you land in the next box, you're going to jump immediately, and then I want you to land and stay put in the third box. So you're only going to do 2 jumps.
Land, jump, okay.
Okay. Almost. You kind of like jumped 2 boxes and then jumped on one. Guys, this is exactly how I would start with an athlete. It wouldn't be, here, do 10 tuck jumps. Right? There's no point in doing 10 tuck jumps if somebody can't do 2 with control. And then once they can do 2 with control, do 3. Let's try it again. Okay. 1, 2, boom. All right, that was a little loud, but I'm going to let you go ahead and have 3. All right, so let's try 3. If you guys are counting reps, let's say he did 2 sets of 2 and a set of 3, and I want between 6 and 10 reps per set, I would now give Jeremy his 5-minute rest. And then on his next set, same thing. I'm going to do 6 to 10 reps, but I'm going to make him stop when I see him start to lose control. Don't let people go all over the place. Really keep working on this accuracy component. You want to give it one try all the way through? Show him what crazy tuck jumps look like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got a little far on that third one, but that was 4. You guys can imagine, doing 10 in a row, hitting every box in the ladder takes some serious practice. Remember, all of your cues still count, and Jay's doing a great job internalizing this stuff. He knows his squat form. He knows about his eccentric loading now, right? He's getting that quick amortization, no pause at the bottom. His speed is getting better and better. He's starting to think, no, I don't need to do this harder. I need to do it faster. And then obviously on this exercise, we need some work on the softer landings thing. But I have seen athletes go through this thing like a ninja. Like you can barely hear them and they're just, it's an amazing thing to see, and definitely something that has nice transference to sport. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I look forward to your questions. Feel free to leave them in the comments box below.